Welcome back to Easy English Stories. In our last story, David realized that money could not buy his family's happiness. He started coming home earlier. But is that enough to fix a broken marriage? A broken glass can be glued back together, but the cracks are still there. For Emma, David's wife, the cracks in her heart were deep. For 5 years, she had lived like a single mother in a beautiful, lonely apartment. Now, David was home at 6:30 p.m. every day. He helped in the kitchen. He played with their son, Toby. But between David and Emma, there was a heavy wall of silence. They were polite to each other, but they did not truly talk. Emma was afraid to trust him again. She asked herself, is he changing for real, or will he go back to being too busy next week? One evening, while David was putting Toby to sleep, Emma found an old notebook in the closet. It was her diary from 3 years ago. She opened it and read her own words. Today was Toby's first day of school. David promised to come, but he forgot. Toby cried. I felt so helpless. On another page, she wrote, I was very sick today, but David was at a business dinner. I had to drive myself to the hospital. As Emma read these words, the old pain returned. Tears fell from her eyes. She realized that she had not forgiven him. She was holding onto the ghosts of the past. Forgiveness is not just saying it's okay. Forgiveness means letting go of the anger inside. David walked into the living room and saw Emma crying. He knelt down beside her and saw the old diary. He did not make excuses. He did not say I had to work. He took Emma's trembling hands and looked into her eyes. Emma, David said softly, I am so sorry. I cannot change the past. I know I hurt you deeply. But please give me a chance to build a new future. I don't want to save the world anymore. I just want to save our family. Emma looked at him. For the first time in years, she saw no pride in his eyes. She saw only honesty and regret. She realized that David was also suffering from his own mistakes. True healing begins when both people are brave enough to be honest about their pain. Behind a successful marriage, there is no magic. There is only a lot of patience, hard work, and the choice to love each other every single day. Emma decided to close the old diary and put it away forever. She chose to trust David one more time. It was not easy, but step by step, the wall of silence between them began to melt. They started talking about their feelings, their fears, and their dreams. Months passed. The apartment no longer felt cold. It was full of laughter, the smell of shared meals, and the warmth of true connection. David learned that being a man means protecting his family's hearts. And Emma learned that a brave heart is one that knows how to forgive. Forgiveness doesn't change the past, but it does enlarge the future. Forgiveness, the act of stopping being angry with someone who hurt you. Example, forgiveness brought peace back to their home. Sincerity, the quality of being honest and true. Example, she could feel the sincerity in his voice. Trembling, shaking slightly because you are afraid, nervous, or emotional. Example, he held her trembling hands. Regret, a feeling of sadness about something you did or did not do in the past. Example, he felt deep regret for his past mistakes. Connection, a feeling of understanding and closeness between people. Healing takes time. I choose to let go of the past. Forgiveness is a choice. True love requires patience. True love requires patience and the courage to forgive. Thank you for watching Easy English Stories. Go home a little earlier today. Goodbye and see you in the next story.